Hi everyone, I'm Jalith from mrsmojo.co.uk, which I set up to help you know it's good to be you. And oh my goodness, today is Blue Monday and what a day. Outside it is raining, my hair's all because I got wet, so I'm in one of my favourite hoodies. I'm snuggled up, got a massive look. This is one of my favourite cups, Mr. T. Although it is actually full of coffee because I'm exhausted. I didn't get any sleep last night. My shoulder's aching and the kids were fighting today. And yes, it is traditionally Blue Monday, a day that psychologists have dubbed the most depressing day of the year because you have not much money in the bank after Christmas. You've eaten too many chocolates, you've had too much alcohol, you are exhausted, and all the fun of Christmas is over and it's back to work. It is well and truly middle of January, back to work. Everybody's feeling a bit bleh. And I was at a school on Friday coaching some young teenage girls who are all about to sit GCSEs, and they were flat. It was snowing, so it took me 2 hours to get to them, but they were so flat. They're worried about everything, and anything that anybody says to them, it's just, oh, they're not good enough, they can't do it, they can't do their exams, revision's too hard. And it got me thinking over the weekend that everybody who is watching this video right now will have issues that can get them down. So for me, my shoulder is absolutely killing this morning. I don't know what I've done to it, but it could get me down. And then you look outside and the weather's rubbish, and that could get you down. And what I want to talk to you about in terms of happiness is two to three things that can really make a difference. And I'm not going to go on and go, woohoo, look at me, I am so happy, because I'm in the real world, okay? I am actually living in the real world. It's debatable to some, but I try to be in the real world. And everybody cannot be happy all of the time. You can't pretend that you've sat with a coat hanger in your mouth just to like this to try and be happy when on the inside you are feeling rubbish. So a key thing that I would like you to know about today is the emotional scale, okay? There is an emotional scale. You can find more information on abrahamhicks.com. Abraham Hicks is amazing, very spiritual, but very good when it comes to actually working out how you can change things on the inside. So the emotional scale, if you think about it, from 1, it's the numbers 1 to 20. 20 is at the very bottom, where you are feeling grief, where you are feeling depression. Okay, you're really as low as you can go. And number 1 is joy, it's appreciation, it's feeling empowered, it's feeling love, it's feeling like on top of the world, and it's really the highest scale you can go, of the scale you can go, okay? So if you think about it, when you're depressed, when you're flat, if somebody turns around and says, oh, just be happy, you can't jump from the very bottom to the very top in one fell swoop. It's just not natural. It's got to be gradual. It's like climbing a ladder, okay? It's like putting a ladder at the bottom of the pit where you're feeling so depressed, and it's taking a step up one at a time, and that will get you to the top, okay? You can't take a sudden leap because you'll just fall flat on your bum and right to the back to the bottom, and that's what happens. So all of these happiness gurus that are going, come on, be happy, there's so much to be happy about. Days when you just want to feel sad and go for the next best feeling that you can, that you're feeling, okay? So if you're down and you're actually just feeling so depressed at the moment, the next best feeling that you can feel on that scale is insecure, okay? So try and feel insecure about something, and that will lift you up that one level from being depressed. If you're feeling overwhelmed, which a lot of the girls were, and I am, it's a cleaning day today and I hate the cleaning, so I'm feeling overwhelmed as to how much I've got to get done today, the next best feeling is frustration, okay, or irritation, or being impatient with something. So, and if you're feeling bored, then the next step up is being content. So, and that's actually getting you to the happiness scale. So if you want to check this out, I can actually put a link to the emotional scale. So it's just reaching for that next best feeling that you can. So not trying to go from the bottom to the very top in one fell swoop. And there's two things that are really important that would work if you're trying to change that state and trying to just get that little bit happier. Gratitude, okay? Gratitude is amazing. It helps you realize what you've got. And even if you think in your life there's so much going on that's bad, there will be something that you can be grateful for, even if it's the breath that you are taking right now, the fact that you are alive and that it's another day and you've got through another day. So think about things you can be grateful for, at least 3 a day. I try and do 10 and count them on my fingers each night, at least 3, and get into the habit of thinking, oh, I'm so grateful that I'm breathing. I'm so grateful that I've got up off my chair. I'm so grateful that I've got this hot cup of coffee to help soothe me. I'm so grateful that I'm wearing this hoodie and I'm all snuggled in the house. Okay, so it's looking at what you can be grateful for. And the other thing that can really help changing states, music. Okay, my kids normally we normally put a sort of getting dressed song on to help start the day in a good way, and I always sing in the shower American Author's Best Day of My Life, because I think it's another day. Yep, I might be tired, yep, I might be overwhelmed, but it is the best day of my life because it is here and now. So music normally gets you really good. My kids woke up this morning absolutely exhausted, absolutely down, fighting like mad, and I put on a bit of Grease soundtrack thinking that'll help make them happy. Normally it does. They just want to fight. So if you're not in that state where you want to get some music on, then don't try that one. Go for the gratitude instead. But music does normally lift your spirits. Put on a song that's going to get you dancing. Put on something that's just going to help you breathe through whatever's going on in your life. But music is really powerful when it comes to changing states. I hope that's helped. There are loads more tips in my book, woohoo, The Happy Woman, what you can learn from kids, dogs and men. I would love you to buy a copy. It's on Amazon at the moment in the paperback edition and also Kindle. So yeah, there's loads more tips, especially when things are going wrong, okay, and what you can do to be happy when things are just that little bit bad. So yeah, love you to get this. I've also just put on my website, which is mrsmojo.co.uk, some free colouring in sheets, because at the end of the day, if you can try and take your mind off something, that will help as well. So if you don't want to get my book just yet, pop onto the website and download those free colouring in sheets. And please have a wonderful day. Remember, just reach for that next best feeling and we can do this. Bye for now.